There is no limit to inquisitive mind and perfection of knowledge. The Infinite Science program focuses on the latest scientific achievements, new developments and unique discoveries by Kazakh scientists. Infinite Science is an opportunity to see the future of science.
Американские ученые из Техаса создали умные окна, которые по необходимости могут пропускать либо не пропускать.
American scientists from Texas have invented smart windows, the light and heat transmission properties of which can be altered. This is possible due to the use of electrochromic glass. Because of its nanostructure, in response to voltage, its transmission properties can be altered within minutes. Not so long ago, this was not imagined to be possible. Hello, my name is Yerke Bulanbek Mohanbet, and you're watching Infinite Science.
И это программа «Наука без границ».
In today's program, taking a look inside the stars, an international nuclear physics experiment in Astana. Cleaner, faster, cheaper. Water cleaning technology developed by Kazakhstani scientists from Karaganda. The faces of Kazakhstani science, a life dedicated to electric energy.
Время, когда фундаментальные исследования делались учеными-одиночками, ушло.
Times when discoveries were made through solitary efforts of scientists are a thing of the past. Today is the era of scientific integration. Faster advances in the world of science can only be achieved through joint efforts. The international experiment in the field of nuclear physics that was held in the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana, is an example of such cooperation. A scientific experiment was conducted at the Astana affiliate of the Institute of Nuclear Physics of Kazakhstan's National Nuclear Center. Scientists from the United States, Russia and Uzbekistan took part in it. The goal of the experiment is to try to understand better the processes occurring inside stars. Evolution of stars entails a number of cycles. In this case, scientists were interested in how the synthesis of elements occurs during the nitrogen-neon cycle.
Что происходит в звездах?
What happens in the stars after the formation of carbon? How is oxygen formed? And what processes occur afterwards? So pretty much all those elements which are part of our own composition. Technically, scientists studied the interaction of nitrogen-15 with helium. Today, such experiments are conducted using powerful accelerators. However, scientists were able to recreate a stellar reality with the use of less powerful Kazakhstani accelerator that uses heavy ions. If we use specialized technology, it's called the method of inverse kinematics. Then it will allow us to study resonance, even with the use of smaller energy capacities. The essence of the experiment lies in the launching of a nitrogen particle into a helium target. By studying the impact print and the so-called resonance, they can make a conclusion on the nature of interaction of these elements. Thus, physicists can get analysis data with smaller energy expenditures and in just a couple of hours.
Такие установки, страна каждая, может создать, скажем, одну, две.
A country can set up one installation or two different ones, but tasks change. Everyone has different equipment. That is why it is practical, especially as nuclear physicists, to collaborate.
Экспериментатором-ядерщиком именно в коллаборации.
Young Kazakhstani scientists also participated in the conduct of the experiment and had a chance to work with world-class scientists. The results of the experiment will be published in international science journals, and the partnership within the framework of the experiment reminds once again that science knows no borders. Kazakhstan is located at the lower courses of the main rivers, and this limits the country's access to freshwater resources. And the limits are not only in terms of quantity, but also quality. That is why the interest of Kazakhstani scientists in the search for more advanced water cleaning methods is quite logical. Hard water with a high salt content often leads to the accumulation of deposits that can result in the breakdown of appliances of daily use as well as industrial ones, for example, of steam kettles. That is why large industrial enterprises use water cleaning installations. One of these is being tested at the trial industrial plant for the production of bitumen in the Karaganda region. It was developed by scientists of the Karaganda State University, named after Buketov. We do not only clean water, but also soften it. Its hardness is decreased twofold, and the carbonate hardness is eliminated completely. Therefore, there's absolutely no accumulation of deposits after the cleaning. The capacity of this cleaning equipment is 1,300 liters of water per hour. It allows to lower the concentration of pollutants by 5 to 15 milligrams per liter. What's more, the mini water cleaning station can be used for all types of water. Its functioning principle is based on the coagulation method. This is a process of amalgamation of small particles, as a result of which they settle out. This process takes place in an electrolyte cell under the action of aluminum electrodes and chemical agents. The know-how of this technology is in the use of modified agents and filters. They are more effective, do not contain scarce materials, and are easy to prepare. As a result, this new cleaning technology is 60% cheaper than existing alternatives.
Автоматизировали всю установку, потому что современная электроника позволяет это. То здесь
We have made the equipment fully automated, as modern technologies allow this. Here we just turn it on, and then it monitors the levels of water input, use, delivery of water through the electrolyte cell and through the filter. And when the reservoir is filled, it turns off and waits until it is used up. Then it starts the cycle once again. This invention of Kazakhstani scientists allows to use the water multiple times through the establishment of a closed technological cycle. For example, it can be installed at car washes. According to the calculations of the scientists, 2/3 of the water can be cleaned and reused.
1% таланта и 99% труда. Это универсальная
1% talent and 99% hard work. This universal formula of success can be applied to any sphere of life. And in science, this is probably the only right approach, because only unlimited loyalty to science will make an amateur enthusiast into a true scientist. Mark Kletzel is a scientist and inventor in the field of electric energy. He made the decision to take up science after 6 years of working in the industry. The reasons behind this change were the lack of theoretical knowledge and desire to solve problems that were encountered in practice.
Здесь вот в Павлодаре обнаружились проблемы, которые были во всем Советском Союзе. И вот это я занялся вот этими проблемами.
Here in Pavlodar, we encountered problems that were also across the entire Soviet Union. We decided to take them on. They were connected with electric motors and their protection. We had quite unpleasant accidents at our aluminum plant, and we couldn't understand why.
Так, которые, было непонятно, почему так.
The desire to find the source of the problem resulted in Mark Kletzel inventing the first protection device 5 years later in 1973. As a result, he was able to successfully commercialize his inventions.
Был крем сделан от чистейшей науки.
This was made with the use of pure science. Overall, I would say that it was a success, because I was able to sell devices that were introduced at our thermal power station 3 at the Yarmakovsky station.
На нашей ТЭЦ-3, на Ермаковской станции.
After the commercial success came the success in academia. The scientist was finally able to defend his PhD dissertation and get the academic blessing from Shafik Chokin himself, the founder of the Institute of Energy in Kazakhstan. Today, Mark Kletzel works at the Pavlodar State University, named after Toraygurov. He and his team has around 90 inventions connected with protection of electric networks. A whole team of young scientists was raised under his academic supervision. I'm happy to have ended up under the supervision of Mark Kletzel. He got me interested in science, and after the completion of the PhD, I continued to work at the university and pursue science. He's planning to present his inventions at the International Expo 2017 exhibition. And perhaps this will be a new dawn not only in Kazakhstan's energy arena, but also of the world.
Двигатель внутреннего сгорания, несомненно, одно из самых важных.
The internal combustion engine, one of the most important inventions of humanity. However, it has one big disadvantage, its environmental unfriendliness. As an alternative to benzene and diesel, electricity was proposed. Attempts to create efficient electric cars are also undertaken by Kazakhstani enthusiasts. But more on this in our next episode. Discover infinite science with us. Until next time.
До встречи.